Welcome to ABC Interactive English. My name is Winnie.
And my name is Matt.
And so we are wrapping up the 2024 Paris Olympics Part 3, which brings me to my first question, Matt. Have you ever been to the Olympics?
Yes. So in 2010, the Winter Olympics was held in my home city of Vancouver in Canada. So I was there for that time, and it was a very exciting time because there's lots of events going on and lots of people in the streets. You know, they had one street that was blocked off to traffic every night, so there'd be lots of people out, you know, partying and just celebrating and cheering on their country, wearing their country's colors.
Wow.
And it was really fun. I got to watch, you know, Canada's most popular sport, which is ice hockey.
Of course.
Yeah, so I got to watch some ice hockey, and Canada actually won the gold medal for ice hockey that year, in the men's ice hockey.
Wow. I think it's safe to say that, Matt, you are more of a Winter Olympics fan.
Yes,
right?
I think as a Canadian, we happen to like the Winter Olympics a lot more.
Right. I personally really like the ice skating when it's the Winter Olympics.
Yeah, so yeah, all of these winter sports that, you know, in Canada we're better at it too. That's why we like Winter Olympics more, because we don't win very many medals in the Summer Olympics.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I personally have never been to an Olympics, so I'm very excited to see. I love watching every year. I always tune in.
Well, maybe this year's the year you can go to Paris.
Let's go.
All right, well, let's get into part 3 of our Paris Olympics article after this.
Another difference at Paris 2024 is the athletes. It will be the first time that there's an equal number of males and females. In addition, there are changes to the events. For the first time in the history of the Olympics, the marathon route will be open to amateur athletes.
Welcome back. We are looking at part 3 of our article, the 2024 Paris Olympics.
Right, exactly. And so I'm very excited to get into the fun parts of, well, I personally think it's the most fun. Another difference at Paris 2024 is the athletes. It will be the first time that there's an equal number of males and females. I actually didn't know that it was unequal before.
Yeah, I had never really thought about whether or not it was unequal, or whether there were some sports that just for some reason had more males or more females. I didn't consider this.
Yeah, I actually always assumed they were equal.
All right, so this is a difference with the athletes of this Olympics. Athletes are people that do a sport. Usually when we use the term athlete to refer to someone, we mean that they do a sport at a high level. So they're not just going out and playing basketball with their friends on the weekend or when they have spare time. They're probably training to get better and competing in competitions at a high level.
Right, for them it's not a hobby.
Right, it's something that they do as, you know, a real sport, a real goal in their life.
Yeah, just like I would say you are an athlete. You play Gaelic football, for those who don't know, and you play very often. I would say it's more than a hobby for you.
It's still a hobby. I could say, yeah, I'm a casual athlete.
Casual athlete. Yeah, and so obviously we have the word male, which I'm sure everyone knows what it is, but a male is a noun, and we have one right here to my right, which is Matt. He is a male. He was born a man. Biologically, he is a man, and he identifies as a man. So different from me.
That's right, because Winnie is female.
Yes.
So female meaning the other gender or the other sex of a species. So in all animals, you have male and female animals.
Right.
And these, yeah, you have male and female, dogs, cats, every animal has male and female.
And so for these, the topic right now is that these athletes, there are male athletes and female athletes. And so usually they don't really necessarily have equal amounts of either for other Olympics, but this year they are making sure that there are just the same amount of female athletes as there are male athletes.
In addition, there are changes to the events. For the first time in the history of the Olympics, the marathon route will be open to amateur athletes.
Wow, that's awesome. So usually that's not very typical to have the marathon route open for the, well, not really the public. So when they say open, right, this is an adjective and it just means when something is allowed access or entry. So typically people are not allowed to go into the stadiums where the events are held, or in this case, the track where the marathon or the racing will happen.
So typically, these races will take place on the streets of a city because a marathon needs a lot of space. So they need to shut down certain roads and streets within a city. So it's usually not for very long that they can do this. But this time, they're going to keep it open long enough to allow some amateurs to run the course. So amateurs means someone that is a non-professional. So they're doing something and not getting paid any money for it. You could be an amateur writer, means that you just write things for maybe you write a blog or maybe you write something online, but you're not making any money from this, so you would be an amateur.
Right, just like I'm an amateur baker. I do it because I love baking, but I, of course, wouldn't say no if someone were to offer me money.
Okay, so these amateur runners now can run the marathon course on the same day that the Olympic runners ran the course.
So this is truly for running fans because I don't think you get an Olympic medal at the end.
Right, I think they'll probably get some sort of participation medal that says that they have run the actual Olympic route. And it's going to be something that they can remember and tell their friends and brag about. They have run an Olympic marathon.
So I'm excited to learn what else is new with the Paris Olympics right after the break.
Also, the surfing events will take place overseas in Tahiti. Lastly, Paris 2024 will have 4 new sports. They are surfing, skateboarding, sport climbing, and breaking. With 329 medal events in total, the 2024 Summer Olympics are a must-to-see.
Welcome back. So before the break, we were talking about some of the new things in the sports in this 2024 Paris Olympics. Firstly, this will be the first time ever that there are equal numbers of male and female athletes competing in the Olympics.
Very cool.
And we learned about another first. This will be the first time that amateur athletes can run the Olympic marathon route on the same day as some of the Olympians run it.
How cool is that to say, hey, you know, I ran the same path that actual Olympians ran. That's so awesome. So let's continue on. Also, the surfing events will take place overseas in Tahiti.
Okay, well, Tahiti is actually a part of France, but it's very far from the European France that we think of course, with Paris and the Eiffel Tower. So Tahiti is part of French Polynesia, which is a group of islands in the South Pacific Ocean.
Right, so you could be in Tahiti, but still technically say that you're in France.
I guess so.
So what does it mean when something is overseas? Overseas is an adverb, and it means when someone or something is in another country. So even though this is the Paris Olympics, one of the events will be still technically in France, but it will be overseas in another country. Paris 2024 seems like a really new way to experience the Olympics, it seems.
It seems like it's going to be at a completely different time when you want to watch the surfing than the other events in Paris. Lastly, Paris 2024 will have 4 new sports.
What?
Yep. They are surfing, as we just talked about, which will be in Tahiti, skateboarding, sport climbing, and breaking.
What? That is crazy. Like surfing, I'm not as surprised. Skateboarding, I'm not as surprised because skateboarding, you know, for the Winter Olympics, you have snowboarding, so it's quite similar. But breaking...
I know. When I first heard this news, I was wondering, what are these people breaking that makes it a sport?
Oh, Matt, that's not what they mean, though, is it?
Well, I learned that, in fact, breaking or break dancing is a style of dance where you need to use your whole body to make these really impressive dance moves.
Yeah, tricks and stuff. They're not actually going around breaking buildings or plates.
Yeah.
Although that would be very
It'd
interesting.
be exciting to watch as well.
Okay, continuing on. With 329 medal events in total, the 2024 Summer Olympics are a must to see.
Okay.
Let's go back and take a look at this word medal, and it is a noun, okay? A medal is really just a trophy or prize that shows achievement. And usually when we're talking about a prize medal, a medal that you achieve through the competition, for winning a competition, it's usually round and it's made, the first place is usually gold, second place is silver, and the third is bronze. And that's what I think a lot of people look really forward to.
And
when
the
they're
fourth
watching.
place, nothing.
Oh,
That's
you
right.
get love and pride.
Oh, well, no, I think fourth place is always the hardest one because then you
that's true.
just didn't make
you just missed it.
to get a medal.
Okay.
All right, so it's a must to see. So a must is something that should not be missed or not be overlooked.
Yep.
I could say, if you visit Australia, seeing the kangaroos is a must.
You have to see
You
it.
should definitely do if you are going to Australia.
Exactly. Just like when you go to Paris, hopefully in July to August, a must to see is the Paris Olympics. I would definitely. That's a bucket list dream of mine.
Yeah, I would really like to go to see an Olympics. So, you know, maybe this year could be the year. I'll have to see how much money I can have saved.
A Summer Olympics. Because you've already seen a Winter Olympics, right?
Summer Olympics I have not seen yet, and it's something I need to do.
Right. I mean, with all of these impressive new additions, who wouldn't want to watch the Olympics? But that is all we have for today. We'll see you next time.
Goodbye.
Another difference at Paris 2024 is the athletes. It will be the first time that there's an equal number of males and females. In addition, there are changes to the events. For the first time in the history of the Olympics, the marathon route will be open to amateur athletes. Also, the surfing events will take place overseas in Tahiti. Lastly, Paris 2024 will have 4 new sports. They are surfing, skateboarding, sport climbing, and breaking. With 329 medal events in total, the 2024 Summer Olympics are a must to see.
Hello, I'm Tina. 我们来看这一课的重点单字。第一个 male 名词男性。There are more males in this class. 这个班上的男性比较多。下一个单字 female 名词女性。 is a competition for females only. 这是一场专属女性的比赛。下一个单字 open， 形容词开放的。This park is open to the public. 这个公园对外开放。最后一个单字 overseas， 副词在海外。Hannah wants to study overseas. Hannah 想要出国留学。接着我们来看重点文法。第一个 in the history of 加名词，在什么的历史上。History 在这里指的是严格历史。我们来看看这个例句。It was the largest earthquake in the history of the region. 这是该地区有史以来最大的地震。Earthquake 指的是地震。下一个文法 in total， 共计，这是一个固定用法。Total 是名词，意思是总数。我们来看看这个例句。On the exam, there are 30 questions in total. 这场考试总共有30道题目。最后一个文法 a must to 加动词，必须怎么样的一个事情。Must 在这里是一个名词，意思是必要之事物。我们来看看这个例句。Taipei 101 is a must to see in Taiwan. 台北101是台湾的必游景点。以上就是这一课的重点单词跟文法，我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Hey, it's Kiwi on the street.
I'm Kiki.
And I'm Winnie, and I am also nervous because, Kiki, I have a performance coming up and I'm freaking out. I just want it to go well. I'm so scared. And
Don't worry, Winnie. You're going to do fine. You're going to have a great show. Break a leg.
thank you for that blessing.
That's right. Sometimes we want to bless our friends. So today we are going to translate some blessings into English.
Good luck.
It's time for translations. Okay, please pick one for me. And today's category is about blessings. Okay, the first one is 祝演出成功。祝演出成功。
I hope your performance goes well.
Very good.
I wish you have a good show.
Play successfully.
Oh, very good. Hope your play is successful or hope the show goes well.
希望你的梦想都能实现。
Okay, so I hope your dreams come true.
Very good.
Thank you. That's so nice.
Wish your dream can all come true.
Hope your dream will come true.
Hope your dreams will come true.
Oh, so sweet.
Very nice. Okay, let's see what we learned today. Today, we worked on translating some blessings that you can wish people, okay? So let's go through each and every one of them. The first one, when you want to wish somebody a good show, you can tell them break a leg. And you can also say, hope your show is a success. Hope you have a great performance. The next one, you can say, may all your dreams come true, or hope you achieve everything you dream of. And those are the translations we did today. Kiwi later.